What's happening YouTube, it's your boy TechTricks back in another video, and today we're gonna compare two drones from Holy Stone. This is the HS720G and this is the SPYDI, which is also called the HS360S. Today we're gonna compare the two and see which drone is the best for you. Here we go. First things first, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. If you want to get one of these, I'll link this down below, so go ahead and check that out. It is an affiliate link. Now these drones are sent to me by Holy Stone, just be aware of that. So this is what you get on the packaging of the SPYD, which is the Holy Stone HS360S. You get this bag right here, and when you open the bag, you get some accessories up there, cable management, cable and stuff as well. It's good for Android or iOS. And then you get the drone right here. Handy little case for sure. And then when you open this up like so. 250 grams drone right here, pretty small. Get the drone in there, and also you get this controller. Kind of reminds me of the DJI controllers. Pretty much you bring this up right here, you put your phone right here. It has a lightning cable right here, or you can do a USB-C as well. It has the little analog sticks right below, which is removable. Pop your phone in here, there you go. And then what you're gonna do is pop it right in the back. There you go. And you're pretty much done. Turning it on is just a little power button up here. There you go. Launch the app and you're good to go. Now there is a removable battery on the HS360S by pulling this down and pulling this out. There you go. You can also charge it via USB-C on that side, and that's how you turn it on. Popping back in, that's it. It says here that it is 249 grams and it is foldable, as you can see here. There you go. Now looking at the HS720G, it comes with a bag as well. Here you'll see all the stuff that comes with here. Cable up there, little mesh pocket up there. It has this drone right here and the little remote like so. The remote control just pops up like so, very small as well, nice and handy. This bottom part comes down. On the back it does get powered by two AA's. There is this part up here that you pop out for your phone. There you go. And your phone just comes in there. You can fit a big phone as well, like so. S23 Ultra. And to turn it on, it's just a little slider right there. And that's how you fly the rest of this. Now the HS720G, you have to connect it via Wi-Fi, which has some sort of some limitations. There it is, that's how you pop that out. It has a little gimbal as well for the head there. It's very handy for stabilized video. On the back, it has a removable battery as well, as you can see there. Now this, you have to remove the battery so that you can charge via USB-C on the bottom. And to pop it back in is really easy. You just do that and you're good to go. Now let's go ahead and look at what we get out of the 360S. Now the Holystone HS360S can record up to 4K. It has 9,850 feet of image transmission. It is also under 249 grams, which is really nice. You don't need to register the drone and you don't need a license to fly it. This also has a 20-minute battery life. It also has 3 speeds, which is 3 meters per second. One is 5 meters per second and 7 meters per second. This also has GPS function. This drone will be able to follow you. It also has intelligent tracking and it can do return from home if you ever lose the drone. Now here is my experience with the HS360S. It doesn't have a stabilization, so it's very shaky when I was flying it, but the transmission on the remote is actually really good because it's wired. That's what I find with the 720G. You'll see later on, the footage would be much nicer and it has a higher frame rate for the 4K resolution video. So that will give you a more crisp, nice video. Here, as you can see, it is still usable, don't get me wrong. And when I was flying this, it has a high wind. So it was tough for me to really fly that well. Therefore, that's why the footage is kind of shaky. But considering it's just a toy, you know, it's a fairly good price as well for these. You can just test it out and see how well they fly, and fly it when there is not much wind. And the footage is quite nice actually. This is the raw footage that you're seeing right now. You can do all the features as well, like follow me. It has GPS, so it's fairly easy to fly, especially for beginners. This is a few times I think I've tried. This is my third time flying this drone, and basically I'm able to like fly it right away. I didn't have any problems even on my first try, which is really good. Yeah, I just recommend it for people who, you know, if you're a hobbyist, if you want like just to test out how to fly and something like that. A drone that you're okay to like maybe crash or just, you know, learn how to fly properly, this is the drone for you. Now if we're looking at the HS720G, it can also record 4K up to 30 frames per second. It has 5 gigahertz of image transmission so that it's wirelessly connected to your phone. You don't need any wires for this guy. It also has image stabilization with 2-axis gimbal built into it, a longer battery life with 26 minutes of flight time. It can also has a transmission just a bit more than 3,000 feet. And again, these are equipped with brushless motors. The HS720G is also a GPS powered drone, so it can do follow me, advanced tracking. You can even do different waypoints on the app, which is really intuitive, and you'll be able to use the return from home if you ever lose the drone. So now we are flying the HS720G, and as you could see, it's a lot more stable because it has that 2-axis gimbal. It helps a lot. This is the same day, still very windy here, and it's able to withstand it because of its heavier weight. Now you do need to register this because it's over 249 grams for this drone, but it is more stable, and I like the footage that I got out of this. The 4K 30 frames per second is very useful, very nice, as you could see here. The one thing I didn't like about this is that it is wirelessly connected to the remote. I wish that this is connected via cable so that it is one-to-one with the transmission. So when you're flying this, just be aware that it's not completely, it's like point something seconds that it's delayed. It's still usable, but it's not like as accurate. So if you press the left or, you know, any controls on the controller, it won't move right away. So you kind of have that 0.1 second delay, which is, again, it's good, it's usable, but you just have to remind yourself that it's not one-to-one. Now looking at the app here, this is pretty much a similar app for both drones. It has the same kind of options, and pretty much you just slide to, you know, if you want to do follow me, you just hit the slide there and it'll actually do it for you, which is really cool. It'll start to follow you wherever you go. Now another one is point of interest. Basically you get to select a subject and it just circles around that subject. So you can select that, you just do the slide thing again and it'll do it. And then once it's low battery, you can hit the return home, and again you just slide and it'll automatically come down, return to home, and you'll be good to go. So if you ever lose your drone, or maybe you can't see it because it's too high up, you just hit that slide and it'll come down just for you. Really easy. So these two devices uses Holystone app, and they are very intuitive, very easy to use. For those of you who are a beginner on flying drones, and if you are looking at which one is the best, in my opinion, I would choose the 360S, just because it doesn't need to be registered. Yeah, you just fly it, you're good to go. It's kind of like, in their eyes, it's like a toy, but you can still get the 4K video recording that you want if you are looking for that. And that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is the HS360S by Holystone, and this is the HS720G by Holystone. If you want to get one of these, I'll link this down below, so go ahead and check that out. It is an affiliate link. It does help on the channel a lot if you get it from there. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. If you have any questions, I'll see you in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.